What is up, guys? Solbash here, and we are finally gonna get to something that a lot of people have been asking me questions about. They want to know might, as far as level, what they can do to get their might higher. You know, what do they need to work on? And it's gonna be different from everybody, guaranteed. Everybody's not gonna have the same build. I'm going to take you through each one of my characters and show you. I've got 3 different ranges of levels I could show you might at. The other ones, mid 40s, mid 50s. I'd say look at some of my other videos and compare to the might I had then. But right here, we're at level 20 on this warrior. Gear wise, he has several pieces of orange and still 2 purples. He does have an outfit, which you can see, and he has wings, but he is level 20. The best way to decide how or what you need to work on is this right here. Obviously, you can tell I need to work on his armor. Everything you need to do, every time you get a piece of gear, level that up. That number right there, the fortification number, you need that number. That number will double your current level. So I should have all of this stuff at level 40, which I do not. So my might is actually not maxed out for this level. That is how you can max out your might for that. Other than that, you have runes. You can go through those and collect those from maps. Pickpocketing, there's a lot of different ways that you can get runes. Even from doing PvP, I've noticed I've got some of those. Let's jump on over to the next character, which is my Fox Mage. That character right there was on US 1 Garja, and my Fox Mage is going to be on Canada S1 Norar. Currently, think she's level 31. Yes, she is. Okay, to take you through and show you hers. She has orange everything and wings. I've played this one a little bit more than the other. The other one is actually not being leveled currently. She's at 38,586 might for her level. Look at that. The armor is decent. Pets on both of them are overwhelmed because I've actually got some very good pets for these levels. And runes, like I said, you've got to farm that stuff. If you don't do it actively, that is how you raise your might. You raise your might up by doing every daily possible every day and collecting everything from every event. And that is what you're going to use to level up your gear. If you just try to go a couple times throughout the day, catch a few levels, or catch a few maps, you know, you're not going to get very far as keeping up with might. People that stay consistent, they're going to surpass you easily in might. And finally, let's get over to my main character, which is my Panda. And he is located on S4 Chaos, the Canadian server. And this is what everybody's been wanting to see. They want to see my gear on it. They want to compare what they have. I'm currently level 60 on him. And I will take you through his gear. This is his helmet. Fortification level 100, which is low. I could have it up to 120 now, which I need to do because that is when I get the next item, the fortification boost. So I will be doing that here soon. Chest, fortification 100, fortification 110 on the Neptune's Fury, 106 on the Neptune's boots, 100 on Neptune's chain, Neptune's bracer 100, and Neptune's ring 91. See, I'm not actually leveled up in this stuff myself, you know. And of course, wings, at 65. I haven't leveled them up in a while. Let's see here. Can show you they're called exhaustions now. They were surges, but these are called exhaustions. Go through these. I have a lot of purples and blues. 3 purples on that one. That one not so much because I'm probably going to be replacing it and upgrading some other stuff. 2 on the chest, 1 on the bracer. We got 3 on the Neptune's Fury, 4 on the ring. I'm probably going to keep that one. Neptune's boot, we have 2, and I can't exalt that. And let's see what else. Belt, I'm probably not using the right items on the belt. It's been a while since I've actually went back into my belt and take a look to see what goes with what, but you know, I'm doing decently. 100, and actually that's not a correct might because I have Nami equipped, which I don't usually run. Let's see, I usually have, where's he at? Visto. I believe that's my normal set. No, it's gonna be Ice Phoenix, I'm sorry. There we go. That's usually my normal setup right there, which is gonna put me at 183,000 might. I'm currently level 60, so I'm probably below average myself on what might needs to be. Let's see, anything else that I could show you guys that I have. Of course, y'all all have seen the majority of my pets. I do keep my pets up quite often, so I'm always farming for those things. Grab this chest right quick. And guys, I'm trying to think of anything else that I could show you. Runes, duh. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't have the best runes either. I do have some oranges, but I don't have a lot of them. I'm still using a lot of the purples, and the key to getting good runes for purples is farming these. This set right here gives a lot of extra health and damage, and they're fairly easy to get. They come from I believe it's map around 7 and 8 in this area. You see, yeah, I believe it's gonna be around this map. Yeah, no, those are the blues. Purples, okay, they come from these. This is where you can farm the purple runes that match for this set. That is the Skywater rune shards, Skywind rune shards. Farm all of those if you're looking to upgrade your runes. That will greatly increase your might, because you can tell here my armor is okay, my pets is the highest out of all of them, and runes is severely lacking, as you can tell. And that's basically how you can raise your might up. Like I said, if you want something to compare to as far as level wise, as you're coming up in between, you know, 10 to 20, after 20 to 30, in between where I have my other 2 characters. And if you want to check, you know, the 40s and 50s, I've pretty much documented, you know, leveling through those as I did these videos. So if you want to know about that, just run back and check on those videos. But I believe that is going to be it for this one, guys. Any questions about any of this stuff I went over, let me know. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. I am Solbash, and you guys have a very nice day.